What taxes do I need to consider when relocating?
Yeah, so I can give an overview of the tax system in Switzerland. So the Swiss tax system is divided into three levels. There is federal, which means the whole country. There's cantonal, which means the specific region. Canton roughly translates to a state in America, or at a stretch, a county in the UK, and local taxes and things like that. Now, if you are a holder of a B permit, which is usually the one that you get at the very start of your time in Switzerland, and you earn less than 100,000 francs a year, you can usually apply for what is called tax at source, or Quellensteuer. This is where your company is obliged to essentially file your taxes for you every month. So in terms of social security contributions, pensions, and other social insurances like that, they automatically deduct that money from your monthly payslip. That's the simplest system, and it's only given to people who are expats and who are earning less than 100,000 and are on B permits. The situation complicates itself once you gain what's called a C permit. So C permits are usually issued after 5 years of residence in Switzerland. Once you are a C permit holder or a citizen of Switzerland, or you earn over 100,000 francs a year, you now have to file your tax returns. These tax returns are split into two. There is a federal tax return, and then there is a cantonal/local tax return. You'll notice that the cantonal/local one is significantly larger than the federal one, but in comparison to the rest of Europe, tax rates in Switzerland are very, very low, especially in the low-tax cantons like Zug, Zurich, and others. If you want to file your taxes yourself, you have until the 31st of March every year to file them, and then there will be a back and forth between the government and yourself in terms of how much you have to pay, and that will evolve over around 3 years. So your final tax payments are usually only set in stone about 3 years after the year in question. And then, as a freelancer, which is relevant to here, you have to factor in your tax deductions and other social security payments automatically already. So you can't qualify for Quellensteuer because you don't work for a company. So you will have to file these taxes yourself. Now, these vary depending on the canton, the local government, and occasionally what the federal government propose. So usually the best deal, especially if you're on a high income, you have multiple streams of income, is to employ the services of a tax advisor, because they'll be able to provide advice on how to reduce your tax receipts for the year, and they'll also make you aware of the various tax deductions that may be available to you, both as a freelancer or as an employee of a company. So that's a rough overview of the tax system